This is Tuesday morning, the 28th of July, 2026. Our pod can arrives today between 7 and 10 a.m., so that's not too long from now. It'll sit right there on this side of my car, and then we'll start, hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of this stuff in before the rain starts. This stuff doesn't go in wet. And if not, we'll put a hold on it and do it tomorrow, which would be Wednesday, because Wednesday I don't think we'll have much of a problem with rain. And then it gets picked up on Friday, and we jump in our car after it gets picked up and start driving to California. So this is the last time to get up in our own house, because tomorrow morning we're getting up in Carolyn's guest room, because our mattress will probably be in the can later today. Anyway, man, I'm still just kind of like, we're kind of fully aware of the date that we were going to need to have stuff packed up, the date in which we would put stuff in the can. But even then, I think it was just being retired for 2 years here. We were so deeply settled here. And it seems a little bit just somewhat jarring, only somewhat jarring to realize that, Dan, you're not flying out to see your kids and then coming home again. You're driving out just like you did 2 years ago, but in the opposite direction. You're driving out about approximately 2,800 miles to go live on the other side of the country. So yeah, all the other things I've talked about, thought about, my life journey. Now this is the second time that I've left Pennsylvania. The first time was in 1980 when I was 20, and we left quite quickly, amazingly quickly, which was at that point wrapped up with my parents too, because they were moving from a church ministry in Lancaster, Pennsylvania to Flagstaff, Arizona, the same summer that Cheryl and I were going to get engaged to be married. And Cheryl was from Phoenix, so that was great. And then we quickly, after marriage, we quickly ended up, it was a good 2 years, I guess, we spent in Flagstaff and Prescott, and then we ended up in California for the rest of our adult working years. But anyway, yeah, just trying to see a big picture in my life and comprehend how things change. I don't have answers, actually. I mean, it's just, I don't know how to put it. All this, the feelings I'm having right now, I don't know how to put it into words, except to know that God has always been with me. God has always been with me and Cheryl. And sometimes, most of the time, probably most of the days of our lives, we think, God, are you aware of what's going on in my life? Or are you, am I doing this by myself? Sometimes we do things by ourselves on purpose because we don't think we need God. But yeah, I guess what I'm saying in that sense is the long time it takes in a lifetime as a follower of Jesus Christ. The long time it takes to really start making some headway in trying to live unified and one with Jesus Christ. Among the many things we need, guidance and direction. And just to be aware of what his promptings are, what he's saying to us, how he's confirming decisions. There's so many things that could be talked about, but I'm not even sure. I guess my mind is full of lots of things. My heart is full of lots of things. But overall, quite excited to move back. And I'll just choose one thing and then end this monologue. It's going to be so nice to approach October, November, December, and January in California, Bay Area, and not have to be concerned about, oh, it's going to get freezing cold. That'll be really, really nice.